So bravery is a function of success. No fluff. What does function mean? So you remember in like sixth grade math, where you're looking at coordinate charts, you had an X down here and a Y up here, right? Then you have a line. So this is the way I'm seeing it. Bravery is down here. The more brave you are, the more successful you are. So this goes for any field of life, right? If you want to be, let's say, a great partner, and you're not willing to ever try new things, chances are you're going to get a couple of things right off the bat, and you're going to get some things wrong right off the bat. And if you're never willing to try new things, the things that you are getting wrong, you are never going to be able to fix. Therefore, you will not be a successful partner because you won't ever be doing your best for it. Let's say in fitness. So let's say you've been doing a bench press for 3 months, right? And you've taken your personal best from, say, 100 pounds to, I don't know, 175 pounds, right? For you to be able to get to 200 pounds is not going to take the same amount of bravery it took from you to get to 100 to 175. You need to be more brave, willing to try more things, and willing to try those things for longer for you to be able to achieve a 200-pound bench press. So this goes for self-development as well, right? If you have a routine, and let's say you wake up at 5 a.m. every day, and you journal, and then you clean your face, and then you go to the bathroom, you take a shower, you go to the gym, you come back, you read a book, and then you want to start your work. Now, by that time, it's going to be, 7:30, 8 a.m. You've done all of these things. And let's say your work is not going great. Well, what are you going to do? Are you going to keep trying the same thing over and over again? Of course not. You need to step back, look at it from the outside, and go, okay, how do I want this to work? And you're going to focus in on each part of what you're doing. And you're going to try mixing things around. You're going to say, okay, well, maybe I wake up earlier. Say I wake up at 4:30. Or maybe you really like waking up at 5 and it's working out wonderfully for you. But you're thinking, okay, I'm wasting way too much time in the morning, so I'm going to cut out the thing that wastes the most time. So I'm going to cut out the gym. Okay, so you cut out the gym, but now you're less focused at work. Okay, I'm going to put the gym back in, but let's say I'll take a shower after the gym. Okay, now I take the gym, take the shower, and I feel ready for work. Right, now that's working. So that is the process that you have to keep going through every single time that you want to improve. You have to get braver and braver with your ability to experiment, and you have to give yourself larger time frames to experiment to be able to find what's going to work for you. So, for example, if I'm talking to someone and that someone doesn't like what I say, I'm not gonna switch up immediately and retract on my point, because then I wouldn't be true to myself anymore, right? You're going to need time to get out of that conversation, go to a place where you can reflect and think back on what happened, and then have the courage to analyze who you are and to be yourself and realize, okay, am I saying something wrong? Did I say the wrong thing? Am I thinking in the wrong place? Was it the wrong moment to say this? And with that courage, you are going to be able to achieve more things over time. Everything needs time. Everything needs a sample size. The more times you try something, the surer you can be whether it's working or whether it's not working. So bravery is a function of success. The more brave you are and the more things you're willing to experiment with, and the longer you're willing to try those things for, the more successful you will be in each area that you decide to be successful in. So if this message was interesting to you, if you liked what I said, if anything was like an aha moment for you, make sure to click the link in the description. I'm going to be completely honest, cut the fluff. I'm selling a course on everything that I've done, all of the beliefs that I've had to adopt to become my dream self at all times. and I'm selling that on school.com on the bottom link. If it sounds interesting to you, pick it up. If you want to see more of my stuff first, totally understandable. I'm not going to put the hard sell on you, but check it out. Do your best. Be brave. I love you. Rooting for you.